We're with Gabriel HC Jude Oliva, and he just sent another player off to college. How does this feel? To get another guy out, another quality guy out, and an opportunity to play college football?
It's great. You know, that's part of what we talk about in our program is being a student first and an athlete second. And definitely Arthur Brown is another one of those kids that have come in our program and have took hold of that model and that philosophy. And it's just, again, I think this is I believe number 12 or 13 we've sent out on scholarship, and it's a good deal. We're really excited for him.
And tell us real quick in regards to, he came on campus, he was a freshman, and he was on the varsity.
Yes.
And what did you see special about him? And did you, some of the things you noticed that how he grew? He really, I was always teasing you guys saying, what position is he? He's always playing all these different positions. And then he really blossomed at running back this year, it seemed.
Yeah, I mean, and you saw him this year as well, running back, quarterback, put him in the slot. He's always been so versatile for us on the football field that I know everybody was getting on us and everybody else about his numbers, but I always felt like we never looked at rushing yards. We looked at his overall all-purpose yards and what he can do to defenses trying to defend them. And once again, this year he definitely got a chance. He was our guy, our go-to guy this season, and we told him and the offensive line that they were going to have to carry the younger quarterbacks this year, and he did a great job. And I think he was a 1,000-yard back, one of the first 1,000-yard backs we've had in quite some time. And
you don't want to know when, I'll tell you.
You probably know the stats. I don't remember those things, but he definitely did a great job for us this year. And
in regards to, I'm thinking in terms of Legends of Character, and he was involved with that. And one of the things he said when he signed was, he said, I'm not just doing it for myself, but for the community, is proof that, you know what, you can work hard and achieve things. How does that make you feel in regards to your involvement with LOC, Legends of Character?
It makes us extremely proud. I know myself and Coach Prado now being over in South Dakota, that's something we always wanted to teach the kids in that program, in our LOC program, was what does it take to be, first of all, a man of character, second of all, a great student, and lastly, the competition with athletics. And I feel like in all three of those levels, we also carry into our San Gabriel football program, and guys like Arthur Brown and guys before him that have took hold of that philosophy have done a great job.
Now, he's already had a couple of Buffalo Burgers, but what else would you tell him? You're an alumni. You play for DWU, right?
I play for Dakota State.
Oh, you played for the bad guys. You
I played for a couple.
Oh, okay.
An hour away from where that school's
But
at,
it was in the Dakotas,
yes,
right?
Definitely in the Dakotas.
What advice do you give a California kid knowing that you ain't going to roll an In-N-Out burger at 1 a.m. down in South Dakota?
Well, like you said, Buffalo Burgers, to be honest, they're probably a little bit better than In-N-Out, but a lot more filling, I'll tell you that. But one of the advice I'd give them is, obviously, any kid that goes out for the first time, especially a young man like Arthur Brown, who's only going to be 18, you are going to get homesick. And it doesn't matter what you do, you're going to get homesick. But it's only for a couple months. And once you get into the pads and you start getting after football and you get your head in the books, all that stuff goes away, and your family's always a phone call away. Matter of fact, I mean, his uncle's on staff, so he's probably going to be next door to him. So it's not as bad as it's going to seem. And once he gets over that obstacle, he'll be.
So unlike a Kentucky basketball player, he's going to have to go to class.
Yes,
yeah, okay.
very much so. He's going to have a lot of pressure on him out there as well. He knows that as well, though.
Great. Hey, thanks a lot, Coach.
I know.